there's a very rigorous process that has to be followed. There's a very lengthy checklist that has to be approved by the Ministry of Education. So we've had, as you know, we have about 605 schools in our country. 570 of those schools have applied for a return to some form of hybrid learning. We've approved, I think close to 400 have been given formal approval by the ministry. And I think we have, as of this week, we've had about 350 of those schools that have actually returned to the classroom. So it's a rigorous process. We understand fully and appreciate the concerns of our parents, of our students, of families, but we are absolutely satisfied that we have in place a structure that will ensure, as best as possible, the safety of our students, or teachers, or administrators. Obviously, there's no foolproof system. Wherever we go, wherever you are, you know, there's the possibility that you might get COVID. That's true. So what we're asking is that everyone does their part. The only way this will be successful is if we follow the guidelines, we follow the protocols. When students are at school, obviously we have these guidelines: wash your hands, distance, watch your distance, sanitize, space. Those things are important. And as we keep saying, if children have any signs of any symptoms at all, any flu-like symptoms, any of those symptoms, keep your children at home. So parents also have a responsibility. But what is very important, finally, let me say this, what is very important is that the first week of school, there are no cases that have originated. There is no evidence of any cases having originated in schools. Yes, students have gotten COVID, and some teachers have gotten COVID, but all of the contact tracing has established that that they contracted COVID outside of the school environment. That doesn't mean that that will remain that way moving forward. But that's an important point to make. And as well, it's critically important. Our students have been out of the classroom now for almost 2 years. And we have seen, based on our analysis, based on our studies, it's very, very clear the negative impact that that has had on them academically, but also socially and emotionally. Their social and psychological development has been impacted tremendously